Okay, so what we need to do is we have a president from a small third world country coming to visit the high school, and all he really wants to do is see like an average day and like an average student in the United States. And we need to select one of these 5 students to represent an average American high school student. So what would we say the average teenager is like?
All right. Well, I would say that an average high school or an average teenager, I guess, I don't know, they'd have grades like high B's, A's. They probably do spend a lot of time on their phones. And
Yeah, they would like, I don't know, average teenagers, like they have like a huge social life.
yeah.
And it's pretty high on their priority list.
So what about like clubs or activities that they would be involved in?
An average teenager is usually involved in at least one sport that they've been doing since they were like a child.
Yeah.
Because sports is pretty important around here.
Yeah. What about like clubs or like how many of those kind of things?
I'd say it's like 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like a musical thing, and then like something else that they're interested in.
Yeah. So what problems do we think could come up? Maybe like just a regular teenager meeting like a really important person.
They get nervous.
And they might like not know how to like talk to this person.
Yeah, treating them more like a friend or like a peer than someone like high in power.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go through our list of students here. So first we have Ling Chow. She's a senior. She is like a really high A student. She's valedictorian, and she was accepted into both Harvard and Yale. So what do we think of her?
Not average.
Not average. Smart.
Okay, so she's out for sure.
Yeah.
And next we have Carmen Sol, I think. She's captain of the drill team. She has C grades. She's in theater, so she's active in a couple of things. She's liked by a lot of people, and she's very social. And she wants to take him to a football game, which is like...
Yeah, it's a pretty average
yeah.
high school experience.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, she's a pretty average kid.
Okay. Next we have Jada Williams. She's mostly involved in art, like she's an AP art. She's president of the art club. She's won awards for her art, and she's like an overachiever. So what do we think of her?
I mean, it's not uncommon to be an art, but
It's not
that's
necessarily
like,
average.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's average because how many people do you know that got awards for their art?
Point made.
Yeah. So she's like maybe not.
Yeah.
Next we
Probably
have Bahir. He has like AB grades we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
He's active in debate, and he is going to college, and he wants to take the leader to a debate competition. So what do we think about that?
I mean, there are a lot of debate competitions throughout the year, but it's not like as, I don't know, average or as normal as going to like a football game or like any sort of sports event.
Yeah. Okay, so he's out, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Or
Yeah,
maybe.
it's like a possibility.
Maybe.
Okay. Next we have Jacob Jones. He's a junior. He has like C grades. He drives a motorcycle and has visible tattoos. He is well liked by everyone, including teachers, and he also is really into recycling projects. So, what do we think about that?
The recycling part, sure. The tattoo part, no.
He might not be like professional.
Yeah, and most students don't have the money to drive a motorcycle and have visible tattoos everywhere.
Yeah. So we're between Carmen and Jada, so we can go over them again. So like Carmen, she's involved in a couple of like clubs and stuff. She's really social, and she's like has C grades. And Jada is very involved in art. She's like an AP art and stuff. So how would we compare these two?
I would have to say Carmen, just because like most students, they're usually involved in more than one thing. They're not just like one thing.
I would say Carmen too, 'cause like Jada is obviously really good at art and like really really into art, and like most students probably wouldn't be as into art as Jada is.
Yeah.
No, I think Carmen would be more average than any of these other people because she, I don't know, she's just like everybody else in high school.
And also the football game, which every high school schooler probably goes to like several
At least
football
one.
games
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
they're in high school. Okay, so we're gonna go with Carmen.
Mhm.
So how should we like tell her about this whole situation and what she's gonna do?
Don't like
Yeah.
pretend like it's a normal day.
Yeah. I mean, she'd probably get freaked out a little because I'm like nervous because I mean, big political leader, normal high school student.
What about like how she should treat the leader? Like
Don't treat him like he's a friend because
Like-
they might take that as disrespect.
like be respectful.
Yeah, like be
professional.
respectful. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for helping with this decision.